Atticus, an original narration written by Jessica Hanff. Let me tell you a story. It took place a long time ago in a land much like this. The sky was blue, and the people walked cheerfully as they shopped along the city streets, not a care in the world as their ignorance shrouded their judgment. Blind to the devastation that creeped along the horizon as the dark tide grew ever closer, and yet none of them understood what would happen. Not really. The people they loved, the company they cherished, would soon collapse around them like a children's nursery rhyme. But they didn't care, nor did they want to. It's only affecting the outer regions. It could never come here. So they would say, and so I've heard, but it always ends the same. It would come from nowhere and spread like wildfire. No one knew how it was spread at the time, or what caused it. Soon the once joyous and happy streets of the town would empty until the day came to collect the dead. Sweet little cottages, homes, and businesses boarded up by old planks of wood, barring the mark of condemnation, as those that reside inside were doomed to perish. Entire families taken out in a single night, a sleepy town left to die as many others had done before. Far away from the disease, the devastation, humans worked feverishly to acquire the cure. But as the body count climbed, they only saw a dark tunnel with no end in sight. It was the Reaper's game now. At first, it was an unsettling sight. The tombstones, the mass graves, giving way to a sea of hopeless souls floating in an endless void of nothingness and tragedy as they tried to figure out where they were, why they were there, and what happened as their cold, lifeless shells lay beneath their feet. Skin grayed like volcanic ash, as festering boils with red rings littered their decaying flesh, the smell of rot wafting through the city as the living waited for their bodies to be burned. How haunting that it became a nursery rhyme, isn't it? A worldwide tragedy made into a light-hearted song that children would sing joyously as they played. But I know what really happened. The sight of death and decay, a constant memory, forever on repeat, as I live in the shadows of what once was and never will be again. How did it go? Oh, yes, I remember. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.